This is strange, y'all. So, uh, this is Dr. G, and the title of this little mini broadcast is Why Dr. G Isn't Live Tonight. We're not in the studio, and we're down at the house, and I wanted to show you exactly what is going on uh, down here. So it might be a little noisy. But how's everybody doing? I don't know who's on or who's not on. This is Dr. G, Grand Chic. It's this is not look, this is not his night. This is a Tuesday night, but this Friday, Grand Chic will be on his normal House of Reawakening Minds broadcast. But like, where's Dr. G? Folks want to know where we are, what's going on. I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up as to what we're doing. I don't know if you can hear them. We've been banging, he's been banging, and so forth. We've been in here all weekend. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to give Grand Chic, I don't want to give too much of it away because I know you're going to talk about it on a Friday, but can I talk a little bit about the past weekend? Listen, y'all. Yeah, we had a volunteer weekend here at House of Reawakening Minds. It was supposed to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, it went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because yesterday we had the last of the crew leave and go back to their various domiciles. I want to say that we had brothers and sisters here from all the way from California, to Kansas City, to Louisiana, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, PA, Delaware, all over. And some amazing things happened. And Grand Chic and I are still in here working today. He's really working, but I've been down here, and I don't know if you all can see me if I get down here, but let me see if I can bend this camera down a little bit. So y'all, we down here. What happened was we were actually, sorry about that. We were actually working up to a new floor in here. Grand Chic, a new floor in here. And I just want to say, like I said, these volunteers that came this weekend were uber professional, super skilled. We had electricians, carpenters, plumbers, master plumbers. I mean, it was such an amazing weekend because normally Grand Chic, all the work that gets done, Grand Chic has to do it itself. And this was the very first time we actually had help that he could do more than just have people moving stuff around, like picking this up, taking something. When he didn't even come on Saturday, and when he came back, a lot had been done. Am I right, Grand Chic? But one of the things we found out and he's over here, the floor is thin, but up to a certain extent, because there was some work from the previous work. Apparently, there was a big issue that we weren't aware of that included termites and a very, very rotten. The joints and everything was.
And we knew about that. They didn't repair it.
Oh, so excuse me. Well, I didn't know about it, but it didn't get repaired. And so when we went to take what has been done up, so the floor would be all one thing. We had carpet. The carpet had a big old black nasty stain that was never going to come up. And we were going to get more carpet, but when we decided, let's maybe get some more so we can do more things by getting wood laminate floors. But when the existing floor came up, up came termites, and we saw all the rot and everything. And so what Grand Chic is doing and has been doing for the last 2 days, he's been rebuilding the subfloor. Is that what it is?
No, the joists, the concrete, do the joists, the sister joists on all the joists, repair the floor, repair the concrete step. So this is work that was done before, was just never done. It was covered up.
Okay. But so I'm down here, get my hand stuck I'm actually taking out, these are the boards. We took down the platform that used to be over here. There used to be a stage over to my right. Well, it looks like left, but it's actually to my right. There was a stage over there. We decided to take that stage up and give us more floor space so that when we start having you all come back, we have more space and more, just flexibility on how we're going to be able to utilize the building. But the blue trim that you see around here, that was all done this weekend. The new paint, some other things that all this stuff was done this weekend, and including some things that we needed done, help with downstairs. That was done. And I just have to say, from my heart, because Friday won't be my show, that Dr. G I felt so much love this weekend from the brothers and sisters who came here, and they didn't come to play. They came to work, and we worked together. They worked more so than me. I'm doing more work now than I probably did then. But we worked together as a team. And by the time we were finished, Grand Sheik, I think the last part of them left yesterday. I realized even today I was sad because in these 3 or 4 days, I mean, we have become, I know they say we're not family, but kinfolk, we were it was such a bond. And if any of you are online, I'm not gonna call anybody's name out because I might, mess up. But there were the group that is just, I know that we'll come together and do some other things. But I do want to give a shout out to my sister Francesca Turner from Khalifa, because she was the one who actually spearheaded this. She was the one, the Grand Sheik, that came up with, Dr. G. She was here in July, and we could do X, Y, Z, and this, and she was serious. Flew here again. She was just here in July and stayed here 3 days, and really, she was the impetus behind this and some of the other things that we're planning to do. So, of course, being so busy and so forth, I didn't plan for another show, but for a show this week. And it's just stuff here, if I could pan the camera around and let you see that it's so much yet that we have to do. And because we have like a bunch of flies. We got flies because we've had the doors open for the last 3 days. And so we just bought a device that was over here. We're hoping that when we turn the lights out, they'll all go into that thing and die. But there's so many things that we want to do. And I know we want to have live presentations so that, you all can come here and see what is happening. And we're planning so many things. And we just want you to know that, we're not just sitting around twiddling our thumbs or whatever. And I put on this, because I want you to know why. Like I said, I'm pulling tax because we're repurposing this board to put down in the floor here, because then you'll be able to finish the tile, right? I mean, the wood laminate. Okay, but I put on in the description, because I just decided to do this because I wasn't even going to say anything to y'all. But I put on the description for anyone who would support us with just $1 a month. We have so many. I don't know who's going to see this afterwards, because I know probably not a lot of you going to be. But we would get the support of, say, $1, one note, whatever you want to call it, a month, while notes are still spendable or whatever, usable. It would help us. We need chairs. We need like 80 chairs, y'all. And we want to take out we are getting rid of the old church chairs, and we need flexibility in here, so we need chairs. And a chair, if you want to purchase a chair, of course, I think we found a source where we can get the chairs we need for about 20 notes a piece. So you can donate specifically for a chair, 20 notes for a chair, just a regular dollar support, because we had a lease in the building. We had tenants in the building, and they were not able to remain for the remainder of the lease, which would be the end of the year. So we're having to take care of things financially that we didn't think we were gonna have to do until January. And now, for 7 months, we're starting, I guess, in June. I definitely have to do things that we didn't know we would have to do. But we are not giving up. We're excited. We're excited about what happened this weekend. Rashi, come over here so they can see, because you way over there, and I can't see the camera. They always want to hear from you a little bit, even though you're gonna be big Gerald. He's been working, y'all. He's been down here since about 10. When did you come out? About 10 this morning. 9:30 this morning. He's been down. Come a little closer so they can see you. And I'm not even close enough to look to see. But we are appreciative. I'm sitting there. I don't know if you can see me. You can just see me a little bit. We're appreciative of everybody who donated, because some of you donated over the last month or so, a few weeks, when we start talking about volunteers and supporting us. And this is the reason, why we need the support, because there were still a lot of things that needed to happen in the building in order to make it functional and safe. That's the other thing, safe. I mean, this thing, we had a couple of people whose feet went through the floor.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And truthfully, work that was to be done before was never finished. That's the one truth.
Well, we're not going to get too much into that.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to say thank you. We wanted to say thank you from, I'm saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know this thing's a little crooked, but this weekend, all of you all that were here this weekend, and I'm going to do like the ones who will let me put their appellations up. We need to, we want to acknowledge them. I'm serious. You know who you are. Absolutely. And everybody else will know if you let me know that we can actually put your appellation out so that they will know who you are, because you all did a fantastic job this weekend. And not only did you bring your skills, but you brought your heart. And we had a heart bond here, this weekend. We connected. Like I said, I want you to know, I miss every last one of you. We were all in here, the ones that stayed here in the building. You know what I mean? And we had an amazing bonding situation. There were connections made all over, connections that I think, I know will go on beyond here. And we have some great ideas coming up for opportunities for some of the skilled, what would you call them, craftsmen? The craftsmen that were here this weekend. You're gonna hear what's gonna be coming up, because we're gonna work on doing a sort of a what we call apprenticeship or training program. We don't know call it apprenticeship, but a training, like Brother Ross said, a handyman program, but I was called it a handy more program. So if you want to learn the skill, you want to learn what was going on this weekend. One of the brothers was teaching how to install the electrical outlets. There was a whole group in there. One brother was the brother that was putting down the flooring, and his brother, he was showing how to put in laminate floors. We had carpenter, that brother was also a master plumber, but Brand Chic, plumber, carpenter, electrician, and all that stuff. So what we're gonna do is figure out how we can provide here at the house some basic training to get us started, because what we did here this weekend, and like I said, we still got some things, everybody couldn't stay forever. We knew that. But what happened, what was accomplished this weekend was phenomenal. And on the, what do you call it, the market, in the regular market, Brand Chic market rate, if they were being paid, so-called paid, compensated for what their labor, I would say.
Around 12, 13,000.
So he's saying what was done here this weekend.
On the low end. On
the low end, he said would have been about 12 to 13,000 notes in labor. I came out of my pocket unexpectedly for the flooring, but we'll get it back, because we were thinking about doing something else, but then we had the opportunity to do this, and the the brother that installed this said, he actually went home. He went back to New York, traveled back to New York and came back the next day and did all this flooring. And with the exception of the area that we need to, of course, do over. So this is why we're not live today. I'm sweating in here and I'm trying to see if there are any comments. I don't know where comments would be over here. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. This is my phone. So what are you building? Let me look at some of this. Let me just look at some of y'all's comments. Okay. Okay. Prepare. Okay. And the phone will be okay. All right. Seeing customers coming to life. Wash hands, wash tank. Okay. Major they line. Okay. The band, man, y'all working hard. Family here near Texas really loves you. We love you too. Okay. I'm just looking at you. Thank you, True Justice, for your support. Where can we donate? You see it running down around the bottom of the screen where it says, please support the House of Reawakening Minds. And our Cash App is cash.me, $reawaken. And there are some, let me just say that, make sure you write it down correctly, because there are literally other folks that have very, very similar, I don't want to be that close to the camera. They have very, very similar, they're creating, matter of fact, they're creating web YouTube pages and stuff that they made me take down, they're putting up. And I hope YouTube doesn't think that it's us, but they have YouTube pages where they broadcast or publish or whatever our stuff, which I don't know why you would take somebody else's content when you didn't record it. And they also have like Cash Apps very close to our name. So spell Reawaken is spelled REAWAKEN. So it should be $Reawaken. And the way you know that you've gotten it in there right, my appellation, my government one, Naila Gilliam, should pop up, but it says $Reawaken. If you don't see Naila Gilliam in my picture or something, the House of Reawakening Minds, then it's not us. All right. So you can donate there, either Cash App or PayPal, which you see it, and it's all running on the screen. Appreciate you. Okay, the Ben L channel. Okay, let me see anymore. I'm just reading. Okay, at okay, Cash App. I'm just reading, y'all, because I'm on my knees, and my knees hurt. Let me see. All of you. Okay, I just want to see if anyone was here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the donation information is running across. Thank you. Look, but let me tell you something. We had Reiki masters. We had a Reiki master here. I'm a Reiki practitioner, but not a master, who's also a healer, who's also a vegan chef. And so he fed us some vegan cuisine. We had a massage therapist and a sound therapist here all weekend. She gave us all not massages and so forth. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. And I'm telling you, I'm serious. I'm not playing. I miss y'all. So if any of y'all is on here, Dr. T just wants you to know I love you from the bottom of my heart. We are going to get together again. I call y'all the House of Reawakening Minds VIP crew. And I know some of you all wanted to come and couldn't, and let me know. And we appreciate that. But the way you can be a part of what we're trying to do here is just support us. We have enough viewers, may not all be supporters, but viewers that even if $1 came a month, it would help us to be able to continue. And then of course, we'll be starting the Zoom classes soon. And some other things, but we'll be able to do things down here, because everything you've seen over the last 2 years, actually, we do the recordings at my home, at my domicile. And so we want to be able to be back down here. And I know this is crooked. We want to be able, see that little straight. We want to be back down here if we can and do as much stuff. And then we also wanted the building to be in such, let me get this way, in such a condition that if somebody, wanted to have a small events here and so forth, that we had the flexibility. It no longer looks, to me, it no longer looks like a church. It actually looks like, a building, a meeting space. a community space. And that's what we want. That's what we wanted. You know, we wanted, you know, I'm getting in here. Let me get out here. Community space. Y'all see me? Okay. I got my love shirt on and all that stuff. I'm trying to read the comments. So I wanted to, Grand Chic didn't know I was going to do this like 20 minutes before it was time to start. I said, let me just see if I can figure this out. And I'm doing this on my cell phone. And he has 32% power. So it may run out before I run out of stuff to say. But if you have any questions, let me see. Let me go through the question. What are you building? Okay. Oh, it's the one who asked what we are building. What Grand Chic is doing over there is rebuilding. Let me get out the way. Rebuilding the subfloor in that area over there where the door to the back is, to go out to the back. So we needed to do a whole.
Rebuilding the floor.
He's rebuilding the floor. Period. The joists, everything. It's totally. And then downstairs we have to go down and he's going to have to redo the ceiling and so forth because, you know, one of the brothers was, you know, trying to help walking across there and his foot went through the downstairs. So, but it's all good. It's all rebuilt. And we're trying to get it. He's getting it to the level so that he can then put the hardwood laminate floors in that area. So what would you say? 90%, 95% of the floors are done. Flooring is done up here, maybe in here. And then, you know, he's going to be building or actually routing and making baseboard. He don't like the kind of baseboard that's already pre-made. So he makes and does all the little cuts and stuff. So he'll be making new baseboard for around here. We need new double doors done and different things. But I'm just so happy for what took place this weekend. Let me just go through and just see if I can look at some comments. That's amazing. Which is more temples is ties to Grand. What temple is God ties to Grand Chic of? I think he's the Grand Chic of the temple that he lives in. He's almost your body. Aren't you the Grand? You know, you don't have to. They want to know what temple were you the Grand Chic of? Somebody wanted to.
Well, it's the title.
The title.
That's what Asbury Park actually.
Oh, in Asbury Park. Okay, there you go, Asbury Park. Okay, let me look. All right, great job. Peace and love. Handle your business. We not stressing it. Okay. Wash hands. Wash hands. Wash hands. What are you talking about? All right. Love light to you. Da 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 da. We love it. Well, yeah. So, Polish Grand Chic. I'm just couldn't believe that we are that disconnected with each other. We must continue to speak at this point. My apologies. I'll contribute shortly. Okay. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you just showing up on the channel. We appreciate it when you all wonder where we are. Oh, I'm sweating. It's a little hot. We appreciate it when folks want to know where we are, why we didn't come on. I would love to see. Yes, when it's finished, we will take videos and you'll see the before and the after. Like I said, and of course, like I said, we got a chair campaign going on. We need like about 80 chairs. They cost 20 notes, about 20 notes a piece. And we just wanted the folding kind of chairs, and we need some more like tables, the folding tables, because if somebody was having an event here and they needed the tables and so forth, we want to be able to accommodate those kinds of things, or even if we're having an event. Okay, let me just see. Everyone, please. Yes, okay. Okay, Dr. G, reach out to JJ Bay and ask him to come on your show. I'll pay for him to get there. That's all I can afford. Okay, I don't know who Marius Bay. I don't know who JJ Bay is, but you're gonna pay him to come on my show because nobody gets paid to come on this show. I don't know who that is. You are gonna have to contact me if you do it, if you will, and let me know who this individual is that you want to come on the show, and then maybe we can have a conversation. Okay, thank you for donations. Okay, hi, we love and appreciate. Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to read the greetings, Dr. G, Grand Chic, Taja, and the listening audience. Thanking everyone for the energy they gave for this wonderful cause. Yes, this week you all just would have had to have been here. Like I said, I'm missing every last one of you all that was here. I'm serious. I felt like we needed, you know how you find your soul group or your crew? It was like, that was the connection. Oops, let me get over here. That was the connection this weekend. It was just beautiful. And another thing is, I don't have my glasses on like I should have grabbed them because I can't even read. Islam to the grand body of the Wisdom of Knowledge. Fred Russell Bay is watching. Okay. I guess that's the end of the comments. But listen, you know, for the 135 or so of y'all that are here, oh, now he's taking off that's what I did it on one and a half of the boards. What it is we're repurposing the boards that were a part of the platform that was the stage that was over here. We had about a third, I guess a third of the room. Would you say a third of the room or a quarter of the room? A quarter of the room was a stage, and it was, you know, it was let me try to turn that way. That whole area over there was a stage. We got stuff, you know, pulled out and stuff, but all that all over there, that whole area. Now there's no stage, as you can see, and we'll have more space to do stuff. Let me see if there's any new comments. And we know we're not going to necessarily stay on here for 2 hours and tell you all over and over. Appalachian Joel L almost missed this. Just got up and happened to look up the phone and saw the notification. Okay, now I gotta mention some brother Appalachian Joel, as he goes, Appalachian Joel. You worked your booty off this weekend, and I want to say thank you, along with, you know, all of the others that, you know, worked their butts off. Brother Roz, who came, you know, from New York and did the floors, and I mean everybody. Brother, you know, I don't want to get into that because I'm going to list everybody's name that'll let me. But you worked your booty off, and you did, you know, a yeoman's job, and I want to say thank you. I miss you. You know, so we all gonna have to just kind of get together and just have a reunion before we open up the building to start having events and so forth. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but Grand Chic pretty much has the floor. Let me stand up. Has the floor done. It's about over there. Subfloor done, and it's closed up now. You know it was kind of it was a mess. So we got that done, and a little bit of extra stuff. He did some concrete work around the outside door that, you know, we all came up from downstairs. That door where that thing looked really kind of scary, rusty, the Belson door. He did some concrete work around that today. So yeah, we're working, and I would say about maybe in another few days or so, this part will be done, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this part will be done. But Grand Chic is going to be on Friday, and we were going to talk about it. Of course, normally we're on the computer, not on my phone. But I just wanted to let you know, I'm not just playing hooky down here with Grand Chic. We're working, and we're excited about what's to come. Let me see. Anything you want to say, Grand Chic, before we?
Yes. Yeah. Thank all the brothers and sisters who came and spent all their personal time
And funding. Yeah.
The aid in getting this work done, and also to catch up and make some repairs and damages that were never finished in the building. Know that you appreciate it. We do appreciate it.
Yeah. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, each and every one of you. And like I said, it was an amazing spiritual connection this weekend that I will never ever forget. Because I missed them already. The last of you left yesterday, and I'm like, darn, we should all be domiciling in the same area. But it was amazing. Let me just see. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm going to check that. out. Okay. Just but we've, I don't know what, oh, wow. Sister Rose, I was like, what's WPW? I was like, a new thing. Wow. All right. And you've been here. So you'll definitely, when you get back, you'll see, you know, the difference. You'll see the difference. More than elated to have been part. Yes, we had a great time. All right, Gracie. All right, Rosary, beautiful. Wow. Okay. I'm just looking. Your hair. Oh, tell, thank you. Tell Grand Sheik I send my gratitude and love, and I'm on the highways and hedges. Well, okay, Mana LG Bay. All right, he heard me say it. Um, played it. He's been a, yeah, he's been working on this diligently. All right. Well, listen, y'all. We're not gonna say because he probably want to do some more. He got soul and make noise, so he stopped working so that I could do this you know, do this little thing. It's supposed to be off my shoulder. He stopped working on the, you know, like the saw stuff so that I could do this. But I just wanted to come on and do two things. Thank the volunteer crew, and thank you all who have donated so far. Appeal to you to continue to support us because it's for a good cause. We do have a few more things. We even need a new air conditioning heating system in here, y'all. I mean, it's stuff we need. We got one air conditioner up there in the wall, and it's not enough. It's hot for two folks. Can you imagine if a whole bunch of people of us get together? We very warm blooded, and we radiate a lot of electricity and warmth, and it's called heat and hot. So, you know, there's different things we need, but with your support, we'll be able to do it. And we'll have things here that you can come and you'll know that this is what we say it is. And we talk about what the house is. We want you to be able to enjoy it and know that it's, you know, our house was mi casa, su casa. All right. Let me just see. All right. Any more comments? We going because, listen, thank you so much. Peace and love and light and gratitude and all that good stuff to each and every one of you. Share this with some others who maybe didn't see it. It's real brief, but we just wanted to come on and say this, you know, we haven't abandoned the channel. It's just that, you know, things are going on and I'm down here because otherwise Grand Sheik would be down here all night alone working. And then, you know, coming up to the house at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get you out of here before that. But we love you and we appreciate you. Wear knee pads. To him, somebody said wear knee pads. But we thank you and one and all. And we will be on Friday, right, Grand Sheik? Grand Sheik will be on Friday. All right. Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Okay.